Hey guys, welcome to Do What You Love. My name is Missy. Today I thought I would share with you guys how I organize all of my craft supplies because I have quite a bit. I do pocket letters, I do scrapbook, and I do the happy planner, so I have quite a bit of craft supplies. So I thought I would share just like how I organize my washi, my papers, and my scissors, and all the kind of stuff that you would think goes along with crafting. So most of the supplies that I use to organize come from the Dollar Tree, of course. There's like 1, 2, 3, like maybe 4 or 5 things that don't, but they came from dollar stores, either the Dollar General or the Family Dollar. And I think I have one thing I just hauled recently, and that came from Marshall's for $9.99, which is the most expensive thing that I've used besides my big tote that I paid $25 for at Family Dollar. So that's pretty much the most expensive thing I used was the $25 tote. It's nice. I'm not going to explain it. I'll just show it to you. But I got it at Family Dollar, and it holds almost all of my craft supplies. So maybe altogether I spent anywhere between $35 to $40 to get organized, which I do not think is too bad considering the amount of stuff that I have. So if you're interested in seeing how I organize all of my craft stuff, then I encourage you to stick around. And if you're new to Do What You Love, hi and welcome. My name is Missy, like I said before, and I'm so glad you're here. And if you think you like what you see, make sure you click that subscribe button, and I'll see you all in another video. So let's get into this. So one of the first things I want to share with you is now I'm going to be moving the camera quite a bit, so please forgive that. This bin, I got quite a few of these from the Dollar Tree, of course. They're only $1, and this particular one holds all of my big duct tape that, of course, comes from the Dollar Tree. And I have quite a bit of it, as you can see. These also came from the Dollar Tree. I love these little pockets. They're not pockets, they're like little containers. They are perfect to hold all that little junky stuff that seems to accumulate. Love them. So I think there was the sticker still on here? No. I believe there was anywhere between 12 to 15 of these in a bag for $1, and you can get them at the Dollar Tree. But here is all of my tape. Like I said, I have quite a bit of it because I use it for my happy planner and my packaging for my pocket letters and things like that. So this is a great bin. I still have room to put quite a few more. Love this. So this kind of just sits off to the side. And that's what I used that one for. Now, this thing right here, I got from Family Dollar, if I remember correctly. It was $5 or $5.50, something like that. I used to house my washi tape in it, but my washi tape collection outgrew it. So now I use it for all of my little, what I call quote unquote, let me move that up just a little bit, Jugans, so to speak. I'll show you like these kinds of things that I get in my pockets and stuff like that. That's where I house all this kind of stuff. So I keep it all kind of organized and separate in little bags. Like here's a birthday pack, here's little buttons and things like that. And then I use, like I was just showing you, these little containers to put like little bling and things in. So this is kind of what I do for my pocket letters when I unpocket them. I go through everything, organize it, and put it in separate little baggies so that when I go to make pockets and I want to use something out of all of this, I can just grab from each bin and I kind of know where everything is. The next step that I'm thinking about when I get a little bit more, I don't have every single one of these drawers filled, but I'm going to use my labels that I get from the Dollar Tree, and I'm going to label like each one. Like this, for instance, might be paper clips. This one might be tags. This one might be jewels, things like that. But I don't have enough yet to fill all that, but I think that's where I'm going with it. And then on top, I have another one of these bins that I got from the Dollar Tree. In this particular bin, I keep my paper clips, my little cutter, my paper cutter, my wire cutters, my wire, and then all of my little facets to put on, like my little keychains and things like that that I attach to my pocket letters. See, these little jars, these little containers, whatever you want to call them, they are fantastic. I have them like scattered all over. So that was such a good deal for $1, and I use them with all my little things so that my little things don't get ruined. And then here's the little clips that I use to attach the little holders with. And I used all these with my beads that I got from the DT. You guys saw me haul back when I make little keychains and things like that. So that's what I have in this container, and it sits on top of that tiered drawer that I got from Family Dollar. As you can see on my desk, I have 3 little like slats, and in each slat I have something kind of organized in each one. This one is kind of my catch-all. This, I always have some kind of like Tic Tac or mint or something at my thing, and I always have chapstick. But this stuff is like my charging supplies and things like that. And then I keep these because I try to put them in each pocket that's going out of country. This is just, it looks like one of our dollar, I don't know, what is that? I don't know, it says the United States, and I think this one is a $50. And they're chocolates, but I keep them in there because I don't want them to get too warm and get gross. But that's kind of like my catch-all little container. And these I got from the DT, of course, and they came in a pack of 3 for $1. I'm almost positive these long skinny ones come 3 for $1, and then this size come in 2 for $1. So the next one I have, this one I have my charging stuff, my staples, my big glue gun, and I send out my bookmarks and things like that when I do pocket letters and stuff like that. So that's what this one holds. And then in my bigger one, I have all of my glue sticks and all of my stationery. All of my stationery that I received for my birthday and Christmas, and all the stationery from the Target dollar spots. And then I have a few little of my bigger Project Life cards. And then when I sent out my pocket letters, I bought a pack of these playing cards from the Dollar Tree, and I cut them in half, and that's how I send my washi samples. So that's what's in that one. And then this is paper scraps. I have this little envelope that sits underneath of it, and then when I do all of my stuff, all my paper scraps go in there. I already saw this in a haul because, well, you guys know. If you've been watching my channel, you know you've already seen this. But this is my little tape dispenser. We all need tape. You gotta have tape for your crafts. And then this is my like little Lazy Susan craft holder, and like in this pocket right here, I call them little pockets, this has all of my pre-cut paper that I sit and pre-cut for my pockets. These hold all of my little gems that I just got. These aren't in the right spot. This holds my, these are what I was talking about, these little bags I picked up. Now I got these from Hobby Lobby. It doesn't tell you how much is in here, but there's a lot of them. And these are the little bags that I use to separate like all the little goodies and things I get. And I also use these to send in my pocket letters. This is my favorite stationery right now, so I have it out. And of course, you know, my hole punch and things. Like here's all my scissors and my pens and all of that good stuff. So I love this thing. It's a great organizing tool. And I got this from the Target dollar spot for $3. Great organizing tool. And then this is my little $4.99 tape dispenser I got from Marshall's. Now on the top of my desk, guys, I kind of keep everything I'm using at the moment. So right now I'm using a lot of my Valentine's Day stuff that I got from the Target dollar spot. So I'm keeping it in that cute little bucket that I got there as well, because I'm making cards and pocket letters and things like that. So I keep all that sitting. Now when February is over, that'll be moved and something else will probably be sitting there with all of the supplies that I'm using for that month. That's kind of how I do it. My happy planner sits up here always, and then behind it is just kind of one of my catch-all buckets. Again, that came from the Dollar Tree for $1, and in it I keep, if I take this down, you guys will see, in it I keep the black and white thing that you see there. That has my little Samsung notebook, and then the owl thing you see kind of peeking out there is all of my happy planner supplies, which that is another video. I will show you how I organize all of my happy planner stickers and Etsy and things like that, but it's all kind of like in that bucket. So that sits behind my happy planner because that's like my happy planner little bucket. So that's another video, but that's kind of what sits up here. And then I have another one of these little bins, and in it has washi tape holders. Now the reason why I do this is because you can use these, reuse these, this part and the part inside to send washi tape samples. So I try to keep my washi containers, whatever you want to call them, for a little while. If I don't use them within like 2 or 3 weeks, I pitch them, and then this gets filled up with other stuff. But I try to keep these because these are great to send washi tape samples in your pocket letter. So this little bin holds all of them. Right here is where I keep all of my washi. You guys saw me haul this, and real quick, I thought in this video I would do a review of these because it'll only take me like 2 seconds. To come to find out, when you open these, they are not, so to speak, washi. They are actually tapes. So I can take my handy dandy little tape dispenser, stick this guy in here, and use it just like tape. They look like washi, but they are tape. Let me see if I can't pull this open for you. See, they look like washi. I mean, they work just as well as washi, but they are tape. So you can use these like a tape dispenser. What I did, because I don't want to take my tape in and out of its dispenser all the time, is you can get these from the Dollar Tree, and I just stick them in here like so, and then I just use it like that with a little tape, and then it has like the you know, the perforated edge to cut it. So I have 3 of these, and that's how I use these tapes that I got really cheap from Hobby Lobby when they were on sale. So this was still a great deal, but it is a little different than washi, but they lay the same, they work the same. The lighter ones are a little more see-through, but like the really bright colored ones, you can't see through them or anything like that. So even though they're not considered quote-unquote washi, they still were a great deal, and they still do the same trick as washi. You just do not get as much. Like if I show you, like that's it. Like there's hardly any on there. I believe you get 9 feet on each roll, so that's not very much, as you can see, but they still are very pretty, and they do the trick. So behind it is my 3-tiered shelf that I hauled not too long ago from Marshall's. That is supposed to be for your bathroom, but when I saw it, I went da-da-da-da, washi holder for the moment. It's almost already full, so either I have to go pick up another one or find another way to store washi if I add to my collection, which we all know I will. So what I did was I just organized, see, I organized like all of my holiday washi here, and then stuck some of them in the front. This one has more of my smaller washi. I organized by color or holiday. And like you can see, like here at the top, that one's all like my animal prints, my blacks, and things like that. So that's how I organized it. I can fill probably 2, you can fit 2 washis like that. So I can probably get 1, 2, 3, maybe 10 more washis in there, and then that is going to be full as well. And then I don't know what I'm going to do, but for the moment it's working. It's working for the moment. So that is how I'm storing all of my washi at the moment, and it's very convenient, let me tell you, because in those plastic drawers that I showed you in the beginning, I couldn't see the washi because it was all stacked. So it took me forever to find the washi that I wanted. This way is super convenient because I can see the washi, I know what it is, all I have to do is just pull it out. It's super easy. So I really like storing my washi like this. So if my washi collection grows much bigger than this, I'm not sure how I'm going to take care of it, but I really do love it like this because I can see it, and it's so easy and it's accessible, and for right now it's really working. This is my 3-tiered little shelf thing that's like on wheels. I don't know what you want to call it. I got, this is what I paid $25 for at Family Dollar, and it kind of like, they hook here, they hook like that, and then they pop open, and then the drawers open. So it's 3 shelves. It's on wheels, so I can roll it kind of anywhere that I need it. And the bins are very deep, so it holds a ton of stuff. So this is where I keep most of my craft supplies. So what I did was I bought these awesome envelopes from the DT, which I'm going to show you more up close, and then I used the DT labels, and I labeled every single one of these. But I'm going to take them out and show you, but I wanted to show you the shelf that like unit, whatever you want to call it, that I'm keeping all of this in. I absolutely love this thing. This thing is really keeping me organized. And like I said, I paid $25 for it, and I love it. I sit on top of it, these two, which they're not recent buys. I've had these forever. I've been scrapbooking, I think, ever since my son was born. So these are almost probably 15 years old. And I got these a really long time ago at probably Michael's, if I remember correctly. They are exactly what they say. They're scrapbook central containers. They hold albums, paper, or whatever you're going to use them for. So I have one, which this one in particular, the purple one, that holds all of my scrapbook paper. And then I have a white one that holds all of my used stickers. So my white one, any stickers that I've used, that's where it goes. My newer stickers all go down in the bins I just showed you with labels. And then I have this little container, which I got from, I believe this one came from Dollar General for $2, and this holds all my decorative scissors and my little odds and ends that really don't have like a space for, but mostly my decorative scissors. I just wanted to show you, these bins are fantastic. I mean, they hold a ton of paper. So, like, look, my paper goes on and on and on and on. It holds a lot of paper. There's a lot of paper in here. This thing is super, super heavy. So these are fantastic. I think back in the day I probably paid $7 or $8 for it, but I think now they're around $12 at Michael's. If you have a ton of paper and a ton of stickers, these are great investments. My first drawer in my 3-tiered like shelf little thing that I got from the Family Dollar, I keep in it this pocket. Now remember guys, I've hauled these pockets before. These pockets are fantastic. They come from the Dollar Tree and they have the wonderful like little zips to them. Love these things. Every time they're there, I clear them out because they are wonderful. They are the really thick plastic. They're sturdy. They're durable. They expand. Love them. And then I took the really cute tags from the DT that you can get, and I just labeled all of them. So as you can see, this one is for embellishments and stuff. This one is for letters and sayings. And these also, these little pockets, I also got from the DT, and they're nice too. And instead of the zip, they actually button, and they have like a flap. So these are where I keep all of my cards. In the second shelf, this is pretty much where all my newer stickers are. This one is my miscellaneous, which holds all my brand new, anywhere from spring to food kind of stickers, but they're just miscellaneous at the moment because when they have a season, then I'll put them in their season pocket. But they're brand new, so I don't want them in with my other stickers that I've opened and used that are kind of miscellaneous. So when I go into each season, for instance, like I'm doing Valentine's stickers, I take them out of this and I put them out so they're accessible. But when I'm done with the Valentine's Day stuff, they'll go in a pocket and say Valentine, if that makes any sense. I understand it. This little pocket here holds all of my bling, doilies, and tags. And I mean, these things are great. Look how full they get. And I mean, they hold a ton of stuff. Fantastic, really. I really love this stuff from the Dollar Tree. Great, and it's very durable. They're thick plastic. Like, these are not going to get ruined. And by any chance, if they would happen to get ruined, they're only $1 to replace. This one holds all of my Animal and Lisa Frank stickers. A lot. This one holds all of my black and gold stickers. This one holds all of my foam sheets and my foam stickers. And then over here in the corner, as you can see, this is all of my envelopes. But you can get a good idea to see how deep these are. It holds a lot. And then I left one of the labels out to show you. These are the labels that I'm using to label all these little plastic containers. And then in the last drawer, which is kind of like a little bit of everything. I'm not sure I'm going to be able to pull all this out. This drawer holds is all of my ribbons, all of my beads, and like my glitzy stuff like this. like buttons and sequins and glitter. So like, and like my embellishments that go on the outside of my pocket letters, like this is embellishments, and then like see, here's all my beads and things like that. And then as you can see, I have all of that stored in all of these little containers. And again, these containers came from the DT for $1, and I have like, I think 4 of them in here. And see, here's more of my beads. So it looks like a mess, but really and truly it is organized. I know that what's in here, everything that I know is in here. And then like on this side, it all kind of came out, but I do have all of my ribbon and stuff organized in another one of these little containers that came from the Dollar Tree. They just never want to stay where they're supposed to stay. So I know that was a little bit of a different kind of video. I hope it's going to turn out okay. I hope you kind of got the gist of how I store all of my craft supplies. I'm really excited about it. I really feel like I stored almost all of my craft supplies really cheap on a budget. I don't think $40 is a lot to spend on organizing the amount of craft supplies that I have. And the most expensive thing, like I said, was that 3-tiered kind of, I don't know what it's called. I keep calling it a 3-tiered shelf, but it's kind of like a 3-tiered drawer, I guess, is what you want to call it. And like I said, it was $25 from Family Dollar. And I love it. It snaps at the front. It helps me keep everything organized, and everything else pretty much, for the most part, came from the Dollar Tree. And those little bins, like this one, are such a good buy. And I do believe you get 3 for $1, and the other ones this size is 2 for $1. I mean, that is a really good price for those, and they really do help you keep organized and things separate. So that pretty much is how I organize all of my craft supplies. I'm going to do another video about how I keep like my Happy Planner stuff organized and some other things that I have going on, but for the most part, this is how I keep my craft supplies organized. So thanks for joining me today. I hope this helps. I hope this gives you some tips and ideas. It definitely helps me. And I'll be back another day with some kind of video, I'm sure. I will talk to you guys then. See ya. Bye.